Breaking news related to the same coming in. So Congress has tweeted now on China's provocation, and Congress has basically said that China dared to rename areas in Arunachal Pradesh for the third time. And when the Congress attacks, this is Mallikarjun Kharge, who's the president of the AICC, attacks the BJP, says Modi ji, quote unquote, is giving a clean chit to China. And then he goes on to say, and I quote, that Arunachal is an integral part of India. So domestic politics has also begun as far as China renaming certain areas in Arunachal Pradesh is concerned. We'll bring in our colleague to give us more details on what the Congress had to say. But Arisan Singh, sir, if you could come in here, what do you have to say, sir, about China's provocation and the Congress's reaction to it? Because, as I said earlier, domestic politics has also begun as far as, this latest step by China is concerned.
China has always been a part of, our domestic. It has been a factor in our domestic politics, right? I mean, even in 1962, during 1962 war, you had a political segment which was openly siding with China, and here you have a party which has entered into a secret MOU. So, I mean, they have always been a factor, and that is what has, at least, I have always been harping on this, that, we are not fighting, China as a country per se, or, you don't have hostilities with China or the Chinese, but you have hostilities with the communists. So communists are there in China, communists are here in India. You have jihadis in Pakistan here, you have jihadis in India here. And both these elements. So, India's security, I'm sorry to say, I hope, the people, the military planners and defense planners are listening to me. Okay,
I've taken your point. Why don't we bring in? Okay, Veyan Thapar, sir, would you concede with this line of thought as far as Congress is concerned? Perhaps parties within India should refrain from commenting when it comes to China taking pot shots at the government, because it's something which concerns the security of India.
That is so painful that within our own country, we, as a country and with various political forces that we have, we don't see the enemy as one. We see him in different shades. That is not at all correct. And supporting China, of all the people, on any matter, whatever, it is not good. It it shows the vociferous tendencies within our political leadership.
Yeah, so I take your point. So you say that these sort of, provocative, comments which China is making, maybe domestic politics should not be mixed at this point of time. Stay with us, both of you. My colleague Karan is also live with us. Karan, take us through the latest tweet which has been made from the side of the Congress. Congress, of course, attacking the government far as China's latest provocation is concerned.
Yes, Meenakshi, even at this time when India has given a stringent response to China, internal politics is growing on the issue, and Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge has taken pot shots at the government. In a tweet, he has said that, it's in Hindi and I'll just read it out to you. चीन ने तीसरी बार अरुणाचल में हमारे इलाकों के नाम बदलने का दुस्साहस किया है. He has mentioned the dates: 21 April 2017. 6 places, 30th December 2021, 15 places, and 3rd April 2023, 11 places. अरुणाचल प्रदेश भारत का अभिन्न अंग है और रहेगा. गलवान के बाद मोदी जी द्वारा चीन को क्लीन चिट देने का नतीजा देश भुगत रहा है. So this is the response by Mallikarjun Kharge. In a tweet, he has taken pot shots at the Modi government.
Absolutely. And, Karan, you were speaking about the strong response which has come from the side of India as far as China's provocation is concerned. Rishabh is live with us. He covers the MEA for us. Rishabh, as you were saying earlier, there has been an official response which has come from the side of the MEA. MEA, of course, has very clearly and outrightly rejected all the claims which have been made by China far as Arunachal Pradesh is concerned.
Definitely, MEA has made it very clear, and for that matter, for our viewers, I would say that MEA has retaliated what it had said back in 2017 or back in 2021 as well. There is not an iota of change in the statement that we reject this outright, and by giving invented names, you cannot put your claim on territories which are Indian. Arunachal Pradesh was, is, and will always be inalienable and integral part of India. This is what MEA has maintained, and as Karan was also pointing out, this is the third time that China has come out with similar name changes for the territories, cities or places or mountain peaks which are in India, and for the third time India has hit back in a same language, a similar language, without changing a word, that you cannot be unilaterally sitting in Beijing change names of Indian places, and it is not your prerogative. It is Indian territory and it will always remain Indian territory. So India hitting back in strongest word possible to China, calling it a bluff, saying that you cannot be just sitting in Beijing and changing the names. Arunachal Pradesh cannot be separated from India, and whatever claims Beijing make, Arunachal Pradesh will always be part of India, an integral part of India.
All right, and also for Major General K.K. Sinha with us. Morning, sir. Thank you for joining us on Times Now. What do you, sir, have to say about the latest statement, or the latest move by China? China, of course, once again has tried to provoke India, tried to needle us, and has, for the third time, renamed certain areas in Arunachal Pradesh. Obviously, salami slicing at play, China's mind games at play, sir.
Jai Hind, and good morning. See, this is China's design, and China does it, in regular interval. This is the way the China actually, puts its claim on over the area and never leaves it. So, China changing the name, and then, we saying, it is not there, we don't, and these things carries on. But the main point, what we have to understand, that China claims 90,000 square kilometers of Arunachal Pradesh. And China has not done it in 1962. Before that, China has done it after. And it is a recent thing which has started after Eastern Ladakh, when we have gone over there. Now the China is doing in the Arunachal Pradesh. They call it South Tibet. And this is the third time they are changing the name. Earlier, they have changed the name on their map, 17 places, including, Tawang area, including Yangtze, where the clashes are taking place in Arunachal Pradesh. So it is a part of a larger design of Chinese. We have to be, proactively, not only on ground, what we are holding it, but why can't we change the name of, say, Mansarovar? We have got historical claim. We can change the name of Kailash Ranges, which is in Tibet. We should do it. Tit for tat, and China listens only these type of things. We have to proactive, and we have to design that way. We have got a claim on those areas of Mansarovar, which is of the Shiva sign.
Strong reaction. Okay, point taken.
Yes,
so strong reaction coming from your side. You said tit for tat reaction needed. Far as China is concerned, when we speak of the MEA, MEA has also given a very terse response to China. Of course, has denied and rejected all these assertions, these false claims which are made by China. I thank you all for joining us, of course, on this extremely riveting discussion.